so devastated. At times I thought we never make it.
Ever thought that getting a hand job is just like milking a cow and white stuff comes out of both a cow and a guy? That is definitely a tough one to start out this video. I'm gonna have to go with yes though. That thought has crossed my mind about every night before I go to bed. I'm like, cum and milk are the same thing, so like, why don't girls that drink milk drink cum too? Like, spitters or quitters? What? It's the same thing as milk. Come on, guys. If I remember correctly, I was in the kitchen eating my gummy bear vitamins, because those are the shit. I still take those. Like, those are bomb as fuck. But I just started crying. Just a straight bitch. I just started crying. And I believe I was like 9 or 10, but after that one day, I was like, fuck it, life goes on.
I used to feel so devastated. At times I thought we never make it.
I hate to break it to everyone, but I do not have a big dick. It's like right there. It's about how big it is. So I'm gonna have to just skip that one, because favorite position, doggy, definitely. And what was the last one? Do I like being called daddy? It depends on the female. If it's some ugly bitch that's like, daddy, why aren't you texting me? I'm like, haha, fuck off. But if it's like some hot ass girl, I'm like, feel free to call me whatever the fuck you want. Like, shit, you can call me fuckface for all I care. If you're hot, you can get away with pretty much anything. About that one, I don't know how to say this, but I'm still a virgin. I was 15, same age I am now, and it was probably like 4 or 5 months ago, but it was fucking horrible experience. Definitely should have saved it for somebody completely different. I regret that on so many levels. There are so many better girls, kinder girls, hotter girls. It's just like, it was a horrible decision. If you guys haven't lost your virginity yet, don't be fucking stupid like me and just lose it to someone that means absolutely nothing to you. Save it until it's actually like, till someone deserves to take it. Like, you know, your dad, for instance. He probably deserves to take your virginity. It would definitely have to be back before I did weed. I got accused of being on weed when I wasn't, and I had never tried it before. And my whole family just kind of disowned me because I started acting really weird. And it's like, it's a really long story. Like, I think 4 people I've told, but it took me like an hour to explain it to them. But yeah, it's just, that was the most traumatizing thing. I almost got sent to a mental institution because of this, and it was a horrible experience, and it lasted all summer pretty much. So it really fucking sucked, but it's gone now, it's over, and like I said earlier, life keeps going on. No matter what happens, life always keeps going on.
But now we on our way to greatness.
Definitely a few weeks ago, I smoked some really bad stuff, and just like, I don't even want to go into the details of that. It was like one of the best but worst trips I've ever had. It was not regular weed. There was some fucked up stuff in that, and I'm gonna have to say the worst experience of that was blacking out. That really sucked. I hit my head really hard. My friend had to pick me up, and it was just horrible. And that's one of the reasons I took a long break from weed, was that right there. I was just like, I thought I was gonna die while I was having this trip. Like, literally, I just remember me thinking, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, and then I'd black out. I blacked out like 3 times, I believe, and hit my head twice. And just like, you guys gotta be careful when you buy stuff. Like, you need to make sure it's someone you can rely on and you trust, and you need to make sure you know exactly what you're doing. And like, I definitely not recommend like just going somewhere and somebody being like, hey, I got really cheap weed, do you want to buy it? You want to go ahead and say, fuck no, because like, you have no clue what can be in that stuff. So just be careful. If you smoke weed or you pop higher stuff than weed, Just be careful. Know what you're getting into. Have you ever had a threesome? I'm gonna have to say no, but if two lucky males are looking to hit me up and, fuck, then please let me know. Like,
We can open our eyes.
this is definitely my favorite question I've seen. Thank you so much for asking this one. And honestly, if you knew me before skating, I believe I've been skating 2 years, I was fat and I was a dick. I was just mean. I was a horrible person. And like, skating's kind of been my therapy, and it's just helped me so much. And like, I wanted to change. Like, I didn't have any friends. And don't get me wrong, I'm still a fucking loser. Like, look at me, I'm making a YouTube video right now. So I'm still a loser, but like, I was mean. I didn't care about anything. I didn't care about grades. I didn't care about friends. And it was pretty much just me alone. And then skating found its way into my life, and it definitely has changed me for the better, in my opinion. Of course, skating probably brought a little bit of smoking into my life. Like, if I had to say why I started smoking, skating would probably be right up there with one of the top reasons. But it's just like, I feel like a better person completely, and I feel like I've totally changed. And it just feels nice, especially looking in the mirror from when I did 3 or 2 years ago. When I looked in the mirror, I was just like, you disgusting fat piece of shit. And now when I look in the mirror, I'm like, damn, you're still ugly, but you're such a good person. So that's definitely why I started skating.